Good afternoon and welcome to the Buttonwood Senior Center. I'm Mary Ellen, the coordinator here at the Buttonwood Senior Center, and I would like to welcome our show host today, Joel Jesus.
Hey, welcome to the Buttonwood Park. And Mary Ellen, you got a few words to say?
Sure, I'd like to welcome everybody. We're going to be doing a little dancing, a little reminiscing down memory lane about Valentine's Day, and we'll also be serving some refreshments and goodies.
Good, and we're going to have Victor Fonseca. Victor, you got a minute? Come on
Victor,
over.
Come on over,
Victor. Hey, Victor. Hey, Victor. Victor does such a tremendous job with all of the seniors that, you know, it's every week you have something going on, don't you, Victor?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Tuesday and Friday.
Tuesday and Fridays?
Right.
Now you're doing it all of senior centers, or?
Correct.
Yeah. Now, what are the hours here
1
that
to
you do
2.
it? All right. You have refreshments when you do it, or?
No, we don't. Only on special occasions.
Oh, do you? All right. Well, today we're going to do like we're doing every other function that we have. We'll be doing some reminiscing with the seniors on how it was Valentine's Day and what they got for Valentine's Day or what they didn't get for Valentine's Day. And we'll do some reminiscing. We'll do some dancing with Victor. Then we'll have some refreshments. And you can tell them about the refreshments.
Yes, we have some goodies. We have cookies. We have Valentine cupcakes, coffee and tea for your enjoyment. And also we have plenty of cold water.
Cold water. All right. Okay. Okay, we're here having one great time, and we're going to be talking about Valentine's Day.
Oh, really?
Now, tell us when you were a teenager, what you did, what gifts you got, your boyfriends. Give us a little rundown.
Oh, most of the time we went out dancing, right? Lincoln Park was always a big night down there for Valentine's.
Yeah.
And gifts were small, but nice cards. And when you're married, it was different. You got real nice gifts.
What year did you get married?
1955.
1955?
54, yes.
Summer of 55 or?
Winter.
What year? What month?
November. November 26th.
November what?
26th.
I married November 9th.
Oh, no kidding, see?
Yeah.
At the same time.
57. Yeah, 57. Now, what do you do for gifts? Now, girls, what do girls do?
Do you know what it was when you first married? It's just a toaster. You know, the mixer. That's what I remember the most. And as we got older and into our marriage, it was better gifts than that.
But how about high school?
High school?
Now, did you do any of the dances, Valentine's Day dances?
No, not that I remember, no.
Nothing like that?
No, it was strictly, you know where I used to go for parties was to the NC clubs with the Navy.
Oh, yeah.
Down in Newport. We went to the dances over there from the Y.
That used to be so big.
Oh, I'm telling
Back
you.
in the 50s. Because Navy, I mean, when sailors walked up and down the street, they captured all of the women's hearts.
Yes.
And they used to have 1 or 2 buses.
Yes.
Street,
We used to take,
would leave downtown New Bedford
Right.
and go over to Newport, Rhode Island.
Right. And we went down to Fort Devens also. Then we'd come back, it was 4 or 5 of us girls, and then we would go to Jimmy Evans Fire, get a cab, and we'd all hop the cab and get our rides home. That went on for a few years when we were young.
And it's just, and you notice today, it is so completely different. Back then, when it was Valentine's Day, everybody wore red and white.
Oh, yes,
Whatever.
definitely, yes.
It was-
Even when we worked at jobs, we'd make sure the girls
Same
would
thing.
have the same coloring.
Same
Yeah, it was
thing.
really
The kids
nice.
in
Parties
school.
everywhere.
Yeah, and when you look at it today, it's like we've lost so much
Right.
of that. To try to get it back, I don't think we will.
No.
But you know, it's fun to come. When we come to the senior events like this,
Absolutely.
watching all you guys doing your dance, your funky dances.
Yes,
The
we're funky seniors, yes. But you know, a lot of my friends, I tell them if they can't find anything to do, is to go to the centers because that's where the fun is.
It is.
Because a lot of them can't get out at night.
But you know, in a lot of them, it's just the idea of getting out.
Right,
It's the first time to get out.
right.
And then once they do come, you're right. We always have a good time.
Absolutely.
Whenever we
And
do
you've
the
made it
show.
special, and so
Yep,
has Victor
yep.
for us
You know
all.
who I'm missing here today I haven't seen is my friend Alice.
Oh,
Remember Alice?
yes, we were just discussing her. She must be somewhere else
Alice.
today. I'm sure she's out.
When she said that last time we did the show,
Right.
I guess she's 85, 86 or whatever.
Yes.
And I was talking about Madeira. We were in
Yes,
Portugal,
oh yes.
And we never went with my wife. And she said, well, honey, if you got the money,
I knew at the time. She's beautiful, beautiful lady.
She was totally.
Love, Victor. Another lost love.
Another lost love?
Yeah. He was a skinny basketball player, and he graduated. He went to New Bedford High School. I went to Sacred Hearts Academy. Then I moved.
Yeah.
Then he went to college. 50 years later, he drives by my house. I'm having a yard sale.
No.
Hi.
You gotta be kidding.
Oh, yeah.
Did you ever get together with him or you never did?
Tea. We have tea sometimes. Yeah. Isn't that fun?
Isn't that
And the other guy, he was a Green Beret, and he took me to my senior prom. But, you know, he went to Panama to bomb bridges or something.
yeah.
And yeah.
Now,
so.
what did you do to dances? Did you go to any Valentine's Day church dances or Lincoln Park or?
I didn't go to Lincoln Park. I think the Y downtown.
Y was
very occasionally. I was allowed to go there.
Y
Yeah.
was really big.
Yeah,
And see, we
yeah.
had a lot of the churches had their dances at the church halls.
Yeah.
St. Kitts and
Yeah.
St. John
And I went to dancing school, so I used to. Yeah, I danced through my whole 4 years of school.
No kidding.
Yeah.
That was
So we
fun.
performed at Keith's Junior High School, and the ballet and the tap and all that stuff. So once upon a time, I was very limber, and then the joints got creaky.
Yeah, they get a little creaky after a couple of years.
But you know, I kept on working. I've been a nurse for 37 years, and I met a lady who was 102.
Wow.
And I said to her, "What's your secret?" And she said, "My secret is when you rest, you rust."
That's
And
right.
I think I'm not going to rust. I'm going to keep moving.
Well,
so I
that's-
came here and I joined. I'm one of Vic's chicks and one of the funky seniors. Finally, I made it to be a senior.
But I talked to another guy who was 94. I said, how did you get to live 94? He said, I don't drink, I
Yeah.
don't smoke, I don't carouse. I said, what the hell did you want to live so long for?
My little glass of wine in the evening.
Thank you very much,
Bye.
honey. When you were young?
I never liked flowers, so I used to get like jewelry and stuff. I never liked flowers, so.
Now how about dances? Did you do any dances? Go to any of your dances?
Oh yeah, I went to dances. I told you at the Y
The why?
and at Lincoln Park. I used to go roller skating too at Lincoln Park. And let me see.
No, you know, when we talked before about our dress code,
Oh,
back then, if it was Valentine's Day or regardless what it was, St. Patrick's Day, or everybody dressed for the occasion.
right.
Valentine's Day, you were in red and white or whatever.
Right.
St. Patrick's Day, you were in green.
Right.
And you look at it today, you just don't see that anymore.
No.
It's like everybody dresses down, nobody makes anything of the day.
Right.
Yeah, and basically that's what it was. Now, I went to Mandan
Right.
at junior high school, and back then we'd have a dance every so often, but our big thing was St. Killian's was a church dance on a Friday night, the Y on a Saturday night,
Yeah.
and Lincoln Park when we became 16 or 17.
17, yeah.
And we got our license and went out to Lincoln Park.
Right.
But that was totally incredible back then.
Yeah, right. It was a lot different than today.
Today it's, yeah.
Today it's wild out there.
Well, I don't know what it is. It's just, they just haven't got it for whatever reason. Everybody's in a dress-down mode.
No, and the thing is, they're too glued to the TVs playing video games and don't get enough exercise.
iPods, Blackberries, Blueberries, Strawberries. They play with everything. Good. Thank you very much, honey. That was
Okay.
very good. Thank you. Now, we have a young lady here that rattles my cage every time we come here, and I'm sure today's not going to be any exception. So tell us about your younger days. I know you were very, very quiet.
That's right.
Very shy.
That's right.
Yes.
Yes, but I was going to dress for the occasion today. I was going to wear yellow shirt, red pants, a pink hat, and a green scarf. But I was afraid they might think I was you, Joe.
Oh, between her and Alice, they drive me totally. They tell stories like you can't believe. Tell us about when you were younger, Valentine's Day.
I was not a person that had a lot of fellas chasing after me. My husband, who used to play for the Murphy Club, Flash Clark, I chased him. And once I laid my eye, he was a fast runner, but once I laid my eyes on him,
That's it.
once I laid my eyes on him, it was over. But what we used to do, I hope I don't get arrested for this.
No, you won't.
But we used to go to the store where they sold cards, and I would pick out a card for him, and he'd read it and put it back. And then I would pick out a card for him and read it and put it back. That way, the
saved
romance
money?
was there.
That's right.
Saved money. Of course. There's probably a lot of things from me that you've never heard before.
That is really.
But see, I don't know because, it was not much, the bad economy
right.
back then,
We
too.
didn't have any money,
That's
that's it,
true.
yeah.
And so that was the way to do it. You could probably do that now as well. Why don't you tell me what you did on Valentine's Day? Were you a romantic kind of guy? Did you do flowers and stuff?
I was extremely shy.
Right.
Seriously. I did flowers. I did flowers.
Candy?
I did candy.
Oh.
I did all of the
Right, uh-huh.
traditional
Oh,
stuff
okay.
that I was supposed to do.
Right.
And I was a good boy about it.
Right, now good.
But I was shy.
Right.
Now, my brothers
You're going to
and
have a hard time convincing me, but if you say so, Joe. But another thing, I want you young fellas to be aware that this is leap year.
Yes.
And the leap year,
Ooh.
Sadie Hawkins Day.
You got it,
Right. And you young, handsome fellas have to be very careful. What? Tell me about Sadie Hawkins. Is that where I could ask you to go out or marry? Or both?
Both. Tell us a little about Sadie Hawkins. Go ahead.
About what? That's all I know.
Oh,
that's it. I don't know the origin of it, but I don't hear any young people talking about it anymore. But I want to bring it back.
Well, you don't hear young people
Right.
talking about
Right.
anything anymore, except, they're on their iPods or
Right, that's
Blueberries
true.
or-
That's true.
And this is the
Right.
sad part. I think the greatest advantage we had was because we didn't have any money.
Right.
We had no phones.
That's true.
We had no TV.
Right. Don't go there again, Joe.
I'm not
Without
going to. I
without
know.
the
You
TV.
got me last time.
I know.
But that was the fun part.
Right, that's
now,
true.
Did you do any dances, church dances? Or
See,
anything?
I didn't do many. You know where I used to dance, actually? I used to go to Cape Verdean dances. And we only went to dances. We never went to bars. And I wasn't really, my younger life was really very dull. You think that I had a fascinating life because I'm silly now. I think it's old age that makes me so silly.
I always believed you were very quiet.
Right.
Even now.
Right. Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
No, I think we've missed so
Right.
much.
Uh-huh.
Or this generation.
Right.
And we can be very thankful. We lived in the greatest generation
That's true.
ever.
That is true.
Yep.
And we talk to each other.
And I've got some film on Lincoln Park.
Okay.
Which I will be doing probably another 3 or 4 weeks. And when I saw this on film, I couldn't
Right,
believe the memories it brought back. We had it with the kids at Lincoln Park,
Right.
on little bumper cars and Dodger
Right.
cars and the little planes that flew around. Then we had the ballroom, the
Right,
dances.
right.
And what we had, which was totally incredible, was we had the inaugural balls when they used
Right.
to have the Grand March at Lincoln Park.
And they used to have all the proms there too. The high schools
Yep.
used to have their
Up
proms
until,
there.
I'm going to guess it was up until the middle to early, maybe middle 80s is when Lincoln Park just fade away, and then
That was too bad.
Everything
but
went
you
to
know,
Century
but you
House.
cannot bring back all the old things.
Oh, no, you can't.
You can't bring,
No.
you know, what was,
Just the
was.
memories. Just bring
you
back
know,
the
that's
memories.
true.
Yeah.
Because if they had young people now and they had Lincoln Park, I don't think they would go.
Oh, they'd never fly.
You know,
No.
it's amazing.
Wouldn't fly.
What don't you want to bring back?
Yeah, what
What
don't
don't
you
I
want
wanna
to
bring?
Yeah.
Bring the microphone closer.
I don't know. I think that every period in life was it, and then you just move on. It's even like the old sitcoms when fun back then, but you can't go back. You'll have
right.
to go forward
That's
all the
right.
time. You
Yeah.
really can't go back,
Yeah.
you know.
It was a simple type of life.
Right.
But it was enjoyable,
Right.
it was respectful, it was morals, it was,
Right.
there were so many things. And I guess what, and I'd love to see come back, would be families.
That's true.
Where families would sit down for breakfast or sit down for lunch or just talk about what their day was all about, and their brothers and their sisters, and but those are the days I don't think we'll ever see.
But you
again.
know what's amazing though? Anytime people, older people get together, we do like to reminisce.
Do we
We
ever?
don't always have to have you, Joe. But I mean, anytime you know, it's more fun, of
But,
course.
you know,
But-
Wednesday mornings,
Right.
I do that radio show
Right.
with Phil
Right,
Palalogas.
right.
It's reminiscing, and I'll tell you, you cannot believe from the time we get on the radio
Right.
till the time we end, those lines are lit up constantly. People talking about the way it was.
But Phil's really got your number.
You certainly
He's the one. He's the one that talks the most about you and your flamboyant clothes.
of my very
I know.
settled down
I know.
clothes.
Right.
Honey, you are a sweetheart.
Right.
We would like to talk about what happened with you during Valentine's Day, when you went to school, when you were a teenager, and just give us some background on what Valentine's Day was for you.
When I was younger, it was fun. We used to pass out Valentines to all the kids and everything, but now it's not so much fun because I work at a florist, and so it's very hectic. I'm there like from morning till night, and so it's not fun now, but it used to be a lot of fun when I was in grammar school.
Now, what'd you do as a teenager? Did you have dances you went to, or?
Oh yeah, we used to go to the Y dances every Friday night, and my mother would drop us off, although she didn't know. A lot of times we never went. We just went somewhere else, but she didn't know that. She was too strict, so we had to do stuff behind her back. But that's all right. That's why we all got married young, to get out of the house.
But you know, you're right. Back then, everybody got married young. If a girl was in her 20s and she wasn't married, she was considered an old maid. How old were you?
19.
19.
Too young.
And your husband was?
He was 21.
21?
Yeah.
How about dress? Did you guys like dress on Valentine's Day? Yes.
In red, yeah. We always wore red, yeah. And, you know, skirts and dresses. In those days, when we went to the dances, we always dressed up. But now, nobody does, so it's different, a lot different.
Yeah, I think when I talk to other guys and girls in here, we all say the same thing. Everything was so fantastic back then. Your shoes were shining, a crease in your pants, and you went to get your chocolates for your girlfriend or flowers, whatever it was. You get many gifts?
Oh yeah, I get a lot of roses and stuff, but now I don't get any because people think I work at a florist, so I don't want any flowers, so they don't give me any. So now I get the candy.
Oh, that's okay. Good. Now, do you come to many of the senior centers?
I just joined Victor's like 3 weeks ago, but I was late today because I couldn't make it on time, but I love it.
You know who we're missing.
Yeah, I know what we're missing. He's great, and I love it.
No, I'm saying who? The young lady that we're missing.
Oh, Alice? Alice Canoia, where are you? I miss that lady. I used to hang out with her daughter, Kathy, and I saw her on TV at the Christmas one, and I laughed for so long after listening to her. And I came here today just to see her because I know she comes here when Joe is here, and she's not here. Alice, if you're listening, please call me. My name is Lynn. You remember me.
Not only that, Alice, I had tickets to Madeira Island so we could fly out this afternoon, and now I can't go. Thanks, Alice.
Happy Valentine's Day. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Joe. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. It's been a fun day. I'm sure we all had a great time. I want to thank everybody for coming. We did a great job at the Senior Center at Buttonwood Park and hope to get together again next month for another event. Again, thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.